Welcome to the most ambitious project of my YouTube career. This is pushing the boundaries of MS Paint, a study into what it truly means to be an artist. So let's discuss the goal here. MS Paint, for those who don't know, MS Paint comes with every Windows computer. It is a free bit of software for drawing. It's terrible, but it gets the job done because you can draw a thing. So I was sitting here and I thought, I wonder if I could make money, if I could actually turn a profit through commissions only making MS Paint art. So I've created this challenge, and let me outline the rules of this. Also,
oh my god.
If I do somehow make money from this, I will obviously refund it. I'm not actually going to turn a profit from this because that would feel morally wrong. I'm not allowed to reveal my identity. I'm not allowed to spend any more than 5 minutes on each piece. Luckily, I didn't come even close to touching 5 minutes. I was absolutely in the clear. Mouse only. Drawing tablet is off limits. And I just have 3 days because I came up with this idea 3 days ago and ended up only using one of the days. So I only have 1 day. And our goal here is to learn about what it truly means to be and to become an artist. What is art? What is good art? What is bad art? Does it necessarily mean anything? Step 1 of this process, I need to assume an identity. If you recall stepping back, identity has to stay off limits, right? No reveal of the identity. This is so fun. I'm actually having a great time. Okay. No reveal.
10 times better.
No reveal. Identity must stay the same. Also, same process as Matt's. If you have questions, blurt it out. I'm always ready. So I needed to assume an identity. And the step 1 of that would be to kind of get my MS Paint legs and create my first piece, because I need a profile picture, right? And I need a face for the internet. So I'd like you to meet this fellow. This
is Shawnee Doo.
This lovely lad. See, that's the thing. It wasn't supposed to be Shawnee. You know what? We'll get to that.
It's the mustache.
We'll get to that. Yeah, there's no stash. This is just a dashing lad.
Just ropes in the mustache into the lips in his own mind.
Yeah,
his alter ego.
This is the lip. I don't think you're understanding that. It's okay. You'll maybe understand by the end. I don't expect you to catch on immediately. This is my lad here. And of course, the lad needs a name. So everyone, I'd like you to meet Doof Boompin.
Doof Boompin, sir.
So Doof Boompin is going to be online. He's going to be on the net, surfing the web, and he's going to make some money. So let's explore Doof's digital footprint, shall we? Step 1 was making a Google account. I also forgot you can screenshot, so I took a picture of it on my phone. I'd like to point everyone's attention to the fact that boompdoof@gmail.com was auto-generated. So Google absolutely dimed me up on that one.
Everyone, please email that right now.
Boompdoof. It is still active if you want to shoot me an email.
Everyone, please email boompdoof@gmail.com a picture of your own MS Paint drawing.
Yes, I'm happy. I'll make like a giant
community effort
collab piece with it. So we are officially on the internet, and the first place I go is Twitter. Twitter has kind of become a hotspot for art nowadays. The main thing I had to do is I had to make sure that it didn't sound like something I would write so people wouldn't get suspicious. So I started with something I would never say, which is greetings all, followed by 2 hearts. I would literally never say that. My name is Doof Boompin, freelance artist living in Phoenix, Arizona. I don't live there, so there's no way they'll be able to figure it out.
Cover up.
Sure thing.
So excited to begin this journey. Commission's open, by the way. Check bio. Just a subtle plug. I thought I would let everyone know. And in the bio, I just kind of put my email in it and hoped that someone would shoot me an email. So that's Doof's digital footprint. Oh, I forgot. Okay, also Tumblr. I forgot. We also made Doof a Tumblr. Yes, so Doof is also on Tumblr.
He's like, Tumblr is dead. We're on Twitter. Also on Tumblr.
See, the key advantage here is that I took advantage of these hashtags down here This one I got some help from my roommate. He was helping me throughout this experiment, and he said do hashtags, and I was like, wow, I completely forgot. So I thought of the top row. The bottom row was all him. He looked up what was trending on Twitter, and Bye Bye Spotify was #1, so we just kind of threw it in there.
Because that's how hashtags work. They go cross-platform, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So that's Doof's digital footprint. Okay, all right. We also made him a DeviantArt. I forgot. Okay, Doof is also on DeviantArt. Doof is also on DeviantArt.
Are there any more accounts?
No. Okay, never mind. We did make Doof a YouTube channel.
Oh my God. Okay.
Doof is on YouTube, and Doof does subscribe to Therm.
I mean,
yeah, he's boosting himself in our race to 100K.
Yeah, it's a tragedy. Also, I forgot to mention, I made one crucial mistake here.
Just one?
That came back to bite me. Out of my own greed, I made Doof Boompin follow me and no one else. and also
Fail
liked
one,
liked Doof's tweet with my Therm account, which was a mistake because I forgot that tweets you like can show up for people who follow
He
you.
already blew the cover.
Not necessarily though. We'll get to that. So that's his digital footprint. Okay, and an Instagram. We also made Doof an Instagram. So Doof is on
doesn't
Instagram.
end.
It's all copy pasted. Oh,
That's
and
the
also
same
also a
as
TikTok.
Oh
Also a
my
TikTok.
Forget about any of this.
Doof
Next
Boompin is
to
also on
OnlyFans.
TikTok, and that's it. Okay.
Thank
Oh
God.
So Doof is all over the internet now. You cannot escape this kid. And it's time to get busy. And this is where we really start developing and refining our style.
Oh yeah.
So we do a lot of studies. A lot of exploration here. It's all about finding the style. The big thing here that you can see is that this thick crayon outline begins to fade, giving way to a more clean-cut style. We do
Looks
try
much better
again
now.
with the crayon on this one.
Oh.
And
Okay.
it really doesn't stick. So from now on, Doof has really narrowed down his style. So it's completely hammered out at this point.
Oh, yeah.
We have
That
it.
is just perfection.
We have it totally down. Doof knows his craft.
Why do I love these?
They're good.
how
That's the appeal. Literally not more than 5 minutes after I make all my accounts, I get something in my inbox. That is Discord inbox, unfortunately.
Oh.
Not my email inbox. And it's one of my mods on my channel asking me who is Doof Boompin. So I recover quickly.
Playing it cool.
Right.
Playing it cool. Thought it was a joke account you made. Tempted to ask him for a commission just to see what he says. And this is exactly what I need to play into. The curiosity, the temptation. It's all falling into place. And sure enough, I get an email.
Oh my
We've got a commission not
You
even
poor
10
soul.
minutes after the beginning of the challenge. I found you on Twitter and I'd love a commission from you. What are your rates? At this point, I had a lot of thought about how I should approach this, and I'm thinking it's probably smart to start small because I do want to have one transaction that I can use to establish myself as a creator. So I started off at $2. Since you're my first commission ever, actually, I added an actually, so it sounds like a surprise. I'll draw you a picture at a discounted price. How does $2 sound? Thanks a million for your interest. Doof Boompin. And we have a hit. So she sends me this. This is a character that she created. This is her own drawing.
But she wants it boomped.
He
wants it
The
boomped.
boom.
An Umbrella Academy fan character is what this is.
Oh.
I've never heard of that before.
Great show.
Umbrella
great
Academy.
show.
Oh, it's a show. Okay, cool.
20 out of
It's a
10.
comic and a show, whatever you prefer.
Doof works his magic, and we have our first commission.
Oh yeah, baby, there it is.
And there it is.
Call
You can
Netflix.
see
Call Netflix.
Doof pulled out all the stops on this one. Doof is trying shading in the hair right here. Doof has some shading going on over here. So things are really falling into place now. And I decide, I'm really trying to hammer home that I'm not desperate, and I'm trying to play this off as just an average everyday occurrence, like no big deal. It was such a godsend. I was so sure I was going to have this great idea for a PowerPoint and then would never get an email, and it would be a waste of time. But here I am making art. So now we've got some cash in our pocket,
Oh
To
yeah.
invest in the business.
and it's time to splurge. And I go over to Amazon.com and find this little number for $1.90, which
Tell me
is
those aren't actual gummy bears.
in budget.
Yeah,
No, it's
what?
not. It's a bracelet.
Okay.
They're plastic. I found the DFG DSF Simple Lovely Candy Color Bear Bracelet Multicolor Bear Bracelet Accessories for $1.90.
Gotta love product titles.
So you're trying to buy this with your commission money?
Yeah.
It's 202 with tax.
So I am gonna have to be a little patient,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Okay. Oh no.
And as Z has spoiled for everyone, impatient little
Oh,
idiot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The twist.
Lit learn.
No, it's 202.
Not 3 cents.
Just barely over budget. But then my roommate, and this is not how this works because I was paying with my own card, but I'm gonna use it as an excuse to buy this anyway. Doof does not exist and is therefore not eligible to pay taxes. So we're gonna write that off as whatever and buy it anyway.
That's how it works.
Because that's how it works, precisely. This is the one slide where I will not be taking questions. Everything else is open.
You'll be taking questions from the IRS pretty soon. It sounds
Exactly. So I'll be looking out for this probably around mid-March, maybe early March, because it is on the way in transit. But
Wait,
we're not
what made
done.
You choose that? I'm confused.
I chose
Oh,
that because it's the
no.
only thing I could find that was around $2 with tax included.
That's fair. That's fair.
We're not finished. We're not finished because
Never end.
shortly after, I find a second email in my inbox
Fake scream.
from Vague Screaming.
Big screaming.
I saw your art on Twitter and I love the style. How much are commissions? So I reply, and this time I try to step it up a little bit in the price department.
Oh,
Since
boy.
I'm pretty sure now that I have a commission under my belt, I've got the hook, and I think I can convert. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Vague Screaming is not interested. Thanks for getting back to me so quickly. As fair and reasonably priced as your commissions are, they're just slightly out of my budget. Wish you all the best in your future work. Vague Screaming. So it's a blow.
This is his nickname. He goes by
He goes by So it's a blow for sure. It's important to stay on your toes in times like these and just keep moving forward. Don't look back.
Why would you do that to Vague Screaming?
Good business move.
And just save face.
Oh, no.
Saving face is the key here. Doof is getting a little impatient. That's the bummer, is that Doof is kind of losing his resolve. After this point, I don't get a single other email for commissions. So I need to make the dismount. And I'm thinking, how do I just ghost all these accounts forever? But then the answer falls right into my lap. As I get messages in Discord, and just like that, I solve my problems in the same way I solve all my other problems by pinning it on Shawnee. So Shawnee, you have now inherited Doof Boompin. I hope you are ready to take the responsibility.
Oh my god, dude. What
did this mount? What did this mount? In conclusion, it is possible to make money with MS Paint. You can do it, and this is proof. Granted, there's probably no shot I would have been able to do this if I hadn't accidentally liked my own tweet, but the point stands. Know your worth. Know your worth. Never overextend. Always know your worth, and stick to your guns. Never let anyone push you around.
Good.
Okay, because you know your worth, and that's what's important.
What would Doof Boompin do?
I'm gonna cry.
That's exactly.
Beautiful.
That is exactly what I was thinking. And yeah, so in conclusion about it, like answering the question of what it means to be an artist, pretty much nothing. It doesn't really.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't really mean much of
Wow.
anything. And that is that.
Wait, so I have a question. This happened
Yes.
all in one day?
It happened in 1 hour,
Wow.
maybe 2 hours.
Hello. So,
Oh my god.
so welcome to my presentation. I'm really excited to be here and to have the opportunity to present on a topic that I've always been really passionate about. My presentation is going to be about why Stuart Little would absolutely clobber Remy from Ratatouille in a fight. Okay, shut it. Okay, so
I need new friends, Mel. My god.
no, do not even, just look at my presentation and be shown the truth, okay?
Okay.
Ahem.
Yes.
Okay. Within this,
There's 2, 3, 4, 5,
no, this,
There they are.
not on this slide. Not on this slide.
6. I got them all.
Okay, for your viewing pleasure, I have hidden some Remy's in this presentation.
I found all of them
and-
already.
No, they're not on this slide.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Just like Stuart Little would hide Remy after
Okay.
he murders him, right?
It's true.
Yes. Okay. So, our first chicken tender.
Together, Rin. Come on.
Okay, our first chicken tender is Remy. Remy is a rat child of the streets that was force-fed garbage by his father, Django. So we have here is the big man himself, Django.
Wow.
Also some other supplementary photos that just made me laugh. So I
Yeah,
included
wow.
them.
The one on the right is kind
Right?
of going through it.
Got Doof Boompin to.
Yeah, Doof Boompin! Fired up that one in the
The
middle.
style has traveled.
Wow.
Just the dread in his eyes on the right. I don't know something about it.
It's more acceptance.
So Remy didn't want to eat his garbage. No, he didn't. So he just, his dad told him to eat his garbage, and Remy was like, I do not want to eat my garbage. Instead, growing up, Remy always admired Chef Gusteau. He wanted to be a chef as well. He was inspired, and anybody can cook, and he was like, anybody's me. I want to cook. And that was the dream he worked to achieve. And there are a lot of obstacles in his path. He almost got shot by an elderly woman. He almost drowned like 20 times. And also he was like captured on numerous other occasions, but those were like a little less important, so it's not as big of a deal. In terms of the fight, let's talk about some of the things that Remy has going for him. So to begin with, he worked as a chef in a fast-paced, high-energy environment where he had to like think on his feet and do what he needed to survive as a chef in a high-class restaurant. And not only that, but Physiologically speaking, rats are much bigger than mice. I have a diagram here. There's a rat and a mouse and a pencil. And the rat is pencil-sized, whereas the mouse is sub-pencil size. So you can see there kind of the
I'm pretty sure that's actually the
difference.
scientific term.
Yes, it is. I'm a biologist, so you
Okay,
kind of
perfect.
believe me. We've already established that Remy can take a hit. He's been struck by lightning, you know, he's like been shot at with a real gun, nearly cooked in an oven. This guy has been through it. But by far, the biggest pro for Remy, and the only reason he's even like in the running, is his human vessel, Linguini, right here. In the hit film Ratatouille, we can see that he has the ability to control a human and manipulate their body movements. Like, if Linguini was down to fight, or like even if he wasn't down to fight, Remy could just tug on his hair and like stomp on Stuart or something, right? I'm sure that's what you're thinking. But that's the thing, is without Linguini, Remy is literally nothing. Like, Remy has nothing going for him. And that is fact.
Imagine.
But he
So, you
can
know.
cook tasty food.
Yes,
He's
but
a
this is a
tank.
fight, Therm, okay?
I'm trying to imagine this PowerPoint if you take the title slide out and just send it to someone.
I wrote an actual article on this that was like published, but we don't need to talk about that.
Yeah,
So
okay.
on the
We do,
information
I
that
think.
I've already presented, there is no doubt most people would think Remy would emerge victorious in a fight because, like,
Right.
you know, people have bad opinions and that's okay. And
Wrong.
I'm not so sure. I think, like, sure, Remy's been in many life-threatening situations, but ultimately he is the wimpiest of all rats, and he often complained he wouldn't even eat the trash that his family was providing for him. So on top of his probable malnutrition, literally the only time Remy has been physically strong or able to ward off danger was with the help of his large rat family or his human vessel. But like, that's the thing, that's not what this is about. This is about a battle to the death, 1v1, Remy versus Stuart, you know? That's what I'm
I have
saying.
a
Moment to-
question. Can I wait?
So,
I have a
next-
question.
Yeah, I need to hear this part. Stuart Little's
Yes.
a punk.
Yes.
My question is, so you've said a lot of things shouldn't be considered because this is just a one-on-one fight to the death. In that case, why is refusing to eat trash a detriment in the ring?
Because he's malnourished.
You guys, yeah, I agree with Charlie. He's eating nothing instead of trash, which is
Well, no. Here's
like,
but here's the
sustains
thing.
rats.
But here's the thing. You didn't specify when we see Remy. Do you mean Remy at the beginning of the movie? Because that's very different. At the end of the movie, of course he has access to food because he literally is allowed to roam
Those
free in the largest kitchen in
points.
France.
Those
Oh,
are
that's
points that should have
Fair.
been made.
Well, we can assume just
She
Remy and
included-
his base state.
That's a lot of munchies. Oh,
She
neutral
included
Remy?
a
Okay.
plus That he worked in a
It's okay.
high-paced environment. If he's worked in a high-paced
Oh!
environment, he would surpass the trash problem.
That's true.
Fair.
Charlie's
But
into
okay,
hot
here's
water
the
right
thing.
now.
Keep
This
going,
is-
Charlie. Keep going. No, here's the thing. I still
Don't
think
keep
even
Explain yourself.
I'm about to. Yeah. Even if Remy is nourished, which I still think, like, you know, he's kind of iffy. Even if he's nourished, Stuart Little would still win, and here's why. Our second chicken tender is Stuart Little. The only thing that needs to be said about Stuart Little is he has a 300 IQ and he is a New Yorker. You know how the New Yorkers are.
that's very
he also
true.
drives a sick whip. Like, first of all, he could like run over Remy, but we're not talking about that, but it's fine. So like Remy, he's an orphan of the streets due to his parents' involvement in a tragic accident with a tower of cream of mushroom soup cans, which left him to rely on his ingenuity to navigate his teenage mouse life and also the dangerous streets of New York, which, you know, that means something.
I'm not trying to I'm not arguing for Remy. I'm still neutral on this. I just want to say that if you use as evidence that Stuart Little can run over Remy with his whip, why would
Yeah.
Stuart have access to the whip if Remy doesn't have access to Linguini?
The human.
No, that's why I said it was a different issue. That's
Ah.
why I said it was a different issue.
Okay,
It's 'cause
that's
he
fair.
Could, but he won't.
But he
'cause it's
won't
not
because he
really-
doesn't need it.
Like, assuming that they both come to the fight fairly, which, like, you know, is kind of.
They're literally rats.
No knife, no
Yeah.
gunfight. Right.
Like,
One of them's a rat.
Like, we don't. I don't know. I'm gonna like. He's cool.
Cool.
He's charming.
Charming.
He's a
Oh my
good
God.
friend. Unlike
Charming.
Remy,
Oh my
who
God.
Remy like destroyed Linguini's culinary career. And
No, I
we're
like
gonna
Stuart
talk
Little.
about
I
that.
vibe with this.
And he's
I'm
really
so
just an
mad.
all-around great and clever mouse. Like I can agree on that with Therm and pretty much only
Yeah.
Therm. I
So
think.
false.
So
I like
false.
Stuart Little.
let's go through a list of a handful of his talents. I think the question here is really what can't Stuart Little do? He can do everything. He can sail boats. He's on the soccer team, which speaks to his athleticism, his ability to
to be
think on his
underperforming.
feet.
He looks like he's
What do you
totally
mean?
in
He has
control of
full
that
control of the
situation.
ball. Yeah.
He has full control.
He has
He's
his
dribbling.
whole body on that ball. You don't think he
That
can
was,
destroy
that was
some dude?
Rinqueen
I hope the
playing
ball
Rocket League this
squashes
weekend.
him.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a handball. It's in fact 2 handballs.
Yeah, he's strategic. He can think on his feet. He's athletic. Again, drives a sick whip. He's so cool. He built a plane out of straight garbage, like combs and stuff.
That's
And not
fire.
only did he build it, but he flew it. Like,
But
Remy's
Ratatouille
family
eats
could eat
garbage.
trash.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
exactly.
No, he
Ratatouille's
doesn't.
Family.
No, he
Ratatouille's
won't.
family
Again,
eats
he doesn't have
trash.
access to his family. See, now I'm with Charlie because you can't use that as evidence because we have discussed at length
Yeah,
that
but
he
then
won't
why
eat
does- Why
garbage.
does he get access to garbage then?
Actually, just let me say, I anticipated that you guys would jump on this, so I have a slide literally like right after this one that's going to talk about that. So
Oh
let's
my
just talk
God.
about it. Now.
Trash.
I can tell what you're thinking. How are these skills practical in a fight? Well, not only do they prove that he is intelligent and strategic and physically fit, but we also know he can use a bow and arrow. And he's literally already murdered a predatory
No.
as seen in.
That's absolutely true.
If you don't think this is enough, if you're talking about all the different things, let's talk about how Stuart Little is fluent in English. Like, sure, Remy can control one human or have like his rat family, but Stuart Little is so charming and beloved by all that I'm sure if he just had a little chit chat with the kids on his soccer team or his soccer coach or even his own family. Also, just on a point, if we're talking about the humans here, because I know that's all you're talking about, even though they're both rodents, I don't know if you've seen a rat, but I lived in the city and rats would like play outside my front door and they were so like, they were so gross. No, I would not help a rat. But I've also seen mice and they're so cute and adorable. I would put my life on the line for them, to be perfectly honest. And that's anecdotal, so we know that that's good. Stuart Little is equally, if not way more resilient than Remy. And the thing that sets him apart is that when Remy's in a dangerous situation, he runs away or he relies on others to save him. But Stuart Little does the exact opposite. Like, Stuart Little can think on his feet. He comes up with ingenious solutions to problems and also isn't afraid to fight for his family and the things he believes in. Like, he killed a predatory falcon on his own using like the laws of refraction and an airplane that he MacGyvered together. Like, we can't gloss over this. He's smart and he's like good. Like, why do people hate him? I don't get it.
I don't either.
Lastly,
I
we
very
have
much do.
the cons for Stuart Little. You may notice this is a blank slide. Stuart Little has no cons. He's charming, intelligent, hardworking, resourceful. Overall, a very good mouse son and brother. And if you hate him, you're just mad that he is everything you're not.
It's true.
Thank you so much for coming to my presentation.
I hate this
Yes,
resolution.
yes,
Respectfully,
yes.
I hate this.